Welcome back to Lock Solid Picks. It's week 18. It's been a crazy fun year for NFL player prop betting, which we specialize here in Lock Solid Picks. We had a good run. Had a lot of one-aways, gave out some great picks. But it's not over yet. We still got the playoffs and we still have this last week 18. So that being said, we're about to get into a little info to help guide y'all for week 18 with your locks. I want to talk about a few incentives some of the players have. Um, you got Baker Mayfield, who's looking to earn an extra $1 million if they make the playoffs. So they're already fighting for a playoff spot against the Carolina Panthers, who are one of the worst teams in the league. This should be an easy $1 million for Baker. All they got to do is win and they're in. But we see what happened last week when they couldn't take care of business. So you never know. This is the NFL, Carolina. A lot of teams looking to spoil a lot of players. So you never know. But that's just something to keep in mind. You also have Jordan Love, who's looking to earn an extra 500K if they make the playoffs. They're playing against the Bears, who don't really have anything to play for. But again, these teams are looking to spoil, especially against a rival. So um, that's something to keep in mind as well. Again, Geno Smith, he can get an extra 2 mil if they reach the playoffs. Now they don't have a win and in scenario, so they still need some other things to happen, but that is motivation. So, like Gino, Austin Eckler, he can get an extra 100K if he reaches 110 yards against Kansas City, who has already locked up a playoff berth. They're resting players. Who knows? They might just, feed Eckler the ball and let him get that 110. So that's something to keep an eye on. DeAndre Hopkins, he needs either 39 or 49 yards, and he'll hit a $1 million bonus. Plus, if he gets 7 receptions, he can get I think it's 7 receptions and 2 touchdowns. He can unlock another 750K. So they may game plan for D Hop to get his incentives. You know what I mean? Since they don't have anything to play for. I think Tannehill is going to be quarterbacking, so they could feed him the ball. We also have Joe Mixon looking to earn an extra 100K if he gets 2 touchdowns. Um, I mean, this is not uncommon. Joe Mixon has had 2 touchdowns in a few games this season already. So, one more incentive, Puka Nakua, he needs just 29 yards to set the NFL rookie receiving yards record. Um, they don't really have any props listed on FanDuel for that game just yet. So I would proceed with caution with Puka. Um, like I say, I would only do like a 25-yard plus receiving prop with Puka because he's probably going to get that 29 and then he's going to sit down for the rest of the game because the Rams are resting everybody else. Cooper Cup, Matthew Stafford, a lot of defensive players. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. I really would mess with Puka on this one though. Okay, with all that out the way, we're about to get into the lock solid picks for week 18. First up, I like Baker Mayfield for 200 plus yards. That's a minus 220 on FanDuel Sportsbook. Again, Baker is looking to make the playoffs to earn that bonus and plus just win the NFC South title. All they got to do is win in the end. So I do like Baker for 200. Up next, I like Jordan Love for 225. That's a minus 215. They're playing against the Bears, who don't have anything to play for, but again, these teams are looking to spoil. I also like his favorite targets in that game, Jaden Reed for 25 yards. They got a good receiving core, but I think Christian Watson is coming back, but Reed has been a favorite target. And for 25 yards, I do like that pick ton. It's a minus 390, so Doesn't pay a whole lot, but parlay it could help out. Up next, we have Geno Smith, 225. That's a minus 330. I think that's a safe pick against Arizona Cardinals. Don't have anything to play for. Geno needs to win this game and some other things that happen. I think he can pass for 225 against Arizona. And I would like to pair that with DK Metcalf for 50 yards. That's a minus 280. This should be a easy prop for Metcalf and Geno Smith to get. On the other side of that, I do like James Conner, 50 yards rushing at minus 280. Seattle is one of the worst teams in the league against the run. And, for this to be a meaningless game against Arizona, again, they might want to play spoiler to the Seattle Seahawks, but that could mean a lot of carries for James Conner as well. So 50 yards rushing, I feel like that is a lot. Going into the evening game, the Sunday night games, we got Tua, 225, minus 360 against Buffalo. I also like Josh Allen, 225, minus 198. This is for the AFC East title. So, Buffalo, they need to win this game because it could be a scenario where they possibly still don't make the playoffs if they lose and some other teams win. Miami is in regardless. But again, they want that AFC East title, so you guarantee the spot. So look for this to be it's a rival game, it's a divisional game, and it's for the title. So I feel like 225 for both of these quarterbacks should be a lot. Next up, I got Derek Carr. The Saints are playing for a playoff run as well. They probably need Tampa to lose, but they still have a chance. So I do like Derek Carr for 200 plus passing yards. That's a minus 275. Against the Atlanta Falcons, Saints are at home. They play well at home. They play well against the Falcons. So Derek Carr for 200. He has the receivers to do it. He got Olave. He got Rashid Shaheed. Kamara on the outside. So I really love that pick at 200. Now, if you parlay all of those together, that's a 9-legger. That's a plus 1443. And keep in mind, they don't have it listed yet, but I would also probably put D-Hop on there for 50 yards, 50 receiving yards, so he can hit his bonus. Yeah, that's probably the only thing I would add to that one. I would probably put D-Hop for 50 yards because I'm not sure if it's 39 or 49. Some sites are saying it's 49 yards to get that 1 mil bonus. Others are saying 39. So I think they will feature him in this final game. 50. He should be able to get 50 yards. So there you have it, folks. That's our week 18 player prop box. It's kind of a sad time because, the season is coming to an end. I mean, we still got the playoffs. We still got like a month of left. But the games, it's going to be less games. They're going to be more entertaining as we reach this playoff season. But from a sports betting standpoint, got fewer games, fewer players to choose from. And I just love the NFL season. So subscribe, stay tuned for some of the NBA picks, NBA lock solid picks coming up soon. My man PAT and my boy Cheesy Luck. And we out.